Hello YouTubers, today's video is the unboxing and demo ride of the new XP 2.0 electric bike by Lectric. This is the unboxing of my Lectric 2.0 e-bike. What I've done ahead of time is I've already cut open the bottom and removed that. I pulled the box that's got my charger in it and the owner's manual. I've also pulled the box that has the battery in it, and it also has the keys taped to the bottom. The box is kind of strange, but they have a handle on one side at one end and on the other side at the other end. Makes it a little bit awkward to hold. But in the meantime, I can go ahead and pull the top off. I do it this way because by cutting the bottom off, the bike will be sitting upright. Now the first thing I'll start doing is cutting off all this packing. Be real careful because sharp objects will damage the powder coat. I guess there's no right way or wrong way. Just do it carefully. This is the stock seat. I'm going to pull this out, cut the top off and the packing, and then set it aside till I finish setting the bike up. Obviously, this is the handlebar assembly. I just cut the tape at the seams. That'll prevent me from scratching it. This I'm just going to sit down here for the time being. I've also ordered a cover, and actually the link for the cover is in my last video, and I'll put it in the bottom of this video as well. The last video was the unboxing of the Jetson Pro. And that's a bike that I had from my wife. And I've already got a little scrape on it. This goes around the light. Okay, that's one side. set this up and put my handlebars in it. It just snaps like so. I'll loosen the camera lock. Grab my handlebars. And those are notched or marked for height so you can adjust it to your liking. Push this all the way down. The handlebar post also has a flat surface on it, so you can't put it in backwards. Step in front of you there. Now let's see if I can just straighten this out first. Might make it a little easier to set. Try to make this so it doesn't look too awkward. There. Now the bike I ordered last Saturday. Today is Friday and it already arrived. It's actually quoted to be here in about 10 days, and it made it here in 6. And that was from Texas to Florida. A good way to cut these off is if you cut between the wire tie and the styrofoam. That gives you a little cushion so you don't damage or scratch the surface. Seat, and this is the stock seat, and what I have been told the best thing to do is, according to some of the other YouTubers or the other creators, they ordered the stock, just went ahead and had the stock seat come, and then made the decision later on whether or not to replace it. One more to take off here. And that is done. Now, the next thing I'll do is I'll put the battery inside. I want to save one so I don't lose it. Now this battery, I'm told, can be charged inside the bike or outside. charger. Standard 110 charger. Simply plugs into the end. Plug it into 110, and this plugs into the hole, and that's going to be on the other side of the bike where the charging port is. Put the battery in. You release the cap, the lock on it, which has got like a little button on the top. You move the bike like so. Maybe a little bit on the awkward side. On the bottom you'll see the key lock. Try to move the bike here so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. And the bike is assembled. That is out of the box and the assembled. The dimensions on the bicycle, and this is the Lectric XP 2.0 and not the step through, is the folded dimensions are 37 inches by 18 inches by 27 inches. Unfolded dimensions is going to be 67 inches long, 18 inches wide, and 47 inches high. Now the bike is basically assembled when it arrives. You just unfold it, set up the handlebars, and put the seat in. It comes with the 7-speed Shimano derailleur, rear light, it's already pre-wired, has the rear rack, and that's about a 50-pound rack, has mounting bolts for the accessories if you want to add them to it. Comes also with a headlight, 2 keys, which I won't show you at this time. One of my accessories that I picked up is this is the mounting bracket for my GoPro for when I'm doing videos with it. On off switch. The positive is what you do to set your speeds at all the way up to 5 speeds on it. Positive for to raise them up, again negative to bring them down. If you press and hold the negative for a long period of time, for about 4 seconds or so, the light will come on. And then you hit the power button or press it again and it will shut it off. Again, it has a 7-speed Shimano derailleur. You have your throttle. It's got they were upgrade, but now this is new for the 2.0. It's got your upgraded handlebars or handle grips. You have disc brakes. And you'll have 2 keys. That is a packing that they had on the stand when you fold it. I left that packing piece on. You also have mounting points for a front basket if you wish. You also have shock absorber. You can either lock it, stay rigid, or you can put it on open and adjust it accordingly. The pedals, which I did not show you earlier, fold, and that's for like when you're going to fold the bike or for transport. Also have a guard here, and one thing I've been told on the guard is if you're having a problem with your derailleur, double check and make sure there's space between that. Overall, I've ridden the bike for about 7/10 of a mile, and it's been running great. One of the things they say to do, charge the battery up completely before you take it out. You also need to make sure that your tires are all inflated, and that's to about 20 pounds, and also that all your nuts and bolts are all tightened down. Check that again after about, I'd say, 100 miles, or 5 charges, they say, whichever comes first. So it has your energy bar, tells your battery charge, and they say don't charge it again until it gets down to about 75%. 75% is real good. Speedometer, and you can adjust that accordingly to either miles per hour or kilometers. Your gear setting for your motor, and also your odometer. This is how you're going to change your gears, just by pressing that button, and that'll raise it up as far as on your rear gear settings. And then to bring them back down, you simply pedal and push that lever. Now I'm going to start it out in pedal only right now. I'm not going to engage the motor at this time, and just to kind of run you through some of the different features. Right now I've got it in about 3rd gear. Motor's been disengaged, and I'm pedaling rather comfortably. I would say 3rd gear is pretty much like any other kind of a coaster bike. The handlebars are very comfortable, easy to steer, easy to hold on to. Brakes work out real nice. It's kind of like just riding any other kind of a bicycle. Now I'm going to turn on the pedal assist. Just by hitting the positive symbol on the control. And now you can feel the motor kind of kick in. You're pedaling a little faster. If I kick it up to the next gear, it's going to speed up, and you may have to kick it up a gear. One of the things, when you kick it into gear or increase your pedal assist level, it will jump on you, so you have to be careful. Same thing holds true when you're going around curves and corners. But right now, I'm hardly doing anything, and it's cruising at 10 miles an hour. Back down to about 1. and my gear setting is at 5. Thanks. Gotta get used to this thing.
There you go.
First goal is not to hit anybody. Yeah. I've ridden this thing after charging it up, and I've gone over a mile, and it's still barely showing. It's still barely showing a charge. Now, if you just briefly, when the power's on, touch your power button, it'll alternate. They'll tell you your trip distance, volts that you're using, which is about 51.9 right now. Current, time, this total time that you're on it, and then back to mile. This, like the Jetson, is great for campgrounds, but then it's going to go a little farther than that. I would highly recommend this if you're going up and down hilly terrain. I'm going to be anxious to try this out when I get back over to our lake, where we have a road that goes all the way around it, and just to check it going up and down the hills. I've seen other tests, and they're very impressive as far as its performance. I just kicked this up to my second speed, or past 2, and it doesn't take much filling just to get the speed going on it. So you get a little workout. I rode it through the whole park today, which is 5/10 of a mile. I'm sorry, yeah, about a half a mile. And I got a pretty good workout out of it. One thing I did discover is this fat old guy is going to be needing a different seat. Even if you're a novice, this will really get you out there on the bike. This is not only good for running around campgrounds, but if you're close to a town, you want to run run up to a store, this would be great for it. I actually, right after I got the bike, I had to go down to our mail pickup point to pick up a couple accessories, one being the cover, which is also going to be listed in the comment section, as well as my mount. But I just had a bungee cord, and I just put the box on the back of the rack and strapped the bungee cord around it. Again, here's a sharp corner, so I don't pedal around this until I get around it. Again, you have this thing set up too fast, and you just start pedaling, give it a jerk on it. See if we can simulate that. Pick it up to 5. She jumps, and she really moves. Doesn't take very long. Read up the book a little bit before you take it for a ride. That'd be a good thing to do since you're charging the battery before you go. But if you read up on that book before you take it out on its first ride, you'll find that you can adjust to it very easily. Again, this is the Lectric XP 2.0. The motor is 500 watts, and for me, it's plenty. You'll find videos out there that show you how to make adjustments, and you can kick it up so it'll go about 30 miles an hour. For me, 20 is fine, and this thing actually cruises pretty good at 15. I hope you enjoyed this look at the Lectric XP 2.0 electric bike, and if you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and most of all, thanks for watching.